All right. So what's next? I got to talk about with y'all, man. Let's talk about the hemp forum. Let's dive into that, man. So you just got a new property, Jordan, right?
Yep.
Out in Appleton, is that correct?
Yep, in Appleton.
What's the name of what you branded yourself?
We're still not 100% sure, but I think right now just Head River Hemp. You know, it's kind of generic, but simple. Boom. Simple. Chattanooga, river, head to lookout. Boom. Clap. Here we are.
Hemp burger.
No, also that's
there you go.
that or
burger. What are you doing, bro?
It was given to him on a silver platter.
Hit Burger Farms.
That is a close second.
Yeah, you should see the logo. It's pretty awesome.
Yo, what are you doing? You have a logo too.
Hemp burgers. That should be it. No, but yeah, Head River is also where my dad has a farm on Lookout. So that's like the name of that area, and that's where we want to move it. So that's kind of why I did. But yeah, I like hemp burgers.
What? Listen, that's the name right now. We saying it right now on the podcast. Hemp burger.
Yeah, you don't have to run it by any of them.
Okay.
No, you don't. Just listen to me. All right, man.
Yeah, man.
So how long have you been starting to grow?
Well, bought it March 15th. I mean, so the application to be a Tennessee grower is from November to February. So I applied in February. A lot of people are doing it. A lot of people are doing this right now. I mean, you know how big CBD is and hemp and all of it. I think last year there was like 300 licensed growers. This year over 3,000 1 year. So a lot of people doing it.
Big-ass growth.
Nothing I'm expecting to, get rich off of. It's just kind of something I kind of wanted to do personally I needed to force myself to be outside a little bit and I want to learn some new skills.
Yeah, good shit.
I think it's good to kind of diversify a little bit.
Good shit, man.
So
I know how to grow some hemp.
I'm doing.
Yeah, well, that's a great way to get outside, is growing hemp. And it's actually, I deeply encourage it. But I'm proud of you, man, because I know it's kind of something we've always been talking about.
Yeah, man. It's a fantastic plant. It really is. There's a lot of energy behind it right now, which is
what do you feel?
Cool.
What do you? So me and Jordan talk about cannabis a lot. Okay, guys. Pretty much every time we see each other, there's some kind of discussion about cannabis. What do you feel? Because I feel this like, I don't know, it's getting tainted, man. I don't like it. I knew it was gonna happen, right? But I don't like it as it's going on. I feel like it's becoming a mainstream poppy. And anytime something becomes mainstream and like a popular thing, it
I know, man. Yeah,
value.
I feel the same way. I'm kind of torn about it. It's exciting, but it's also like, man, as soon as some of these big corporations get a hold of it, who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah,
They're
man.
Be saying it's one thing and adding a bunch of other crap. And one time you don't know what you're getting anymore. And so, yeah. But, I mean, I think if the laws allow people to grow it themselves, it's an extremely easy plant to grow, and it's useful for so many things. I think that we're kind of unveiling some things that have been covered for a long time. For the past 70 years, it's been completely illegal.
Have you watched The Grass is Greener on Netflix?
I did watch that.
What do you think, man?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. Some of the filmmaking in it I was kind of critical about.
Yeah.
But the way
of course, guys.
All these interviews, they had these dolly shots on every single interview, and I don't know, somebody start choking up and they pushing real fast, and it seemed kind of disrespectful.
It makes it funny.
I was just like, but no, it was.
But content-wise, I loved it. I thought
it was cool.
It put a lot of things in perspective.
It was
very, Netflix. Everybody got Netflix. You watch it, and it lays out literally from the beginning of United States laws based around marijuana and cannabis, kind of where it went from, the racial inclinations behind it, the corporations, all of that stuff. So it's about 2 hours long, I think.
Anslinger said some really
that's
things
the
about
dude.
people.
Yeah,
that's him.
Yeah,
Anslinger. Yeah. He's the one that kind of made this whole push, and marijuana had never even been heard of, and it was a Mexican
they changed the name.
Term.
Well, yeah,
they started pushing that.
Yeah,
they changed it because of the anti-immigration sentiment.
Yeah,
they did. It's
to specifically
people
target.
don't even know this.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Which is good. I'm glad that it's documented. But you know what I'm saying? Some of that stuff I didn't even. I was like, you know what I mean? So. But it was cool, man. I'm glad that that's what I want the most out of cannabis, is like the information. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
let's get the right
It needs
information
to get
out
out.
there. Let's get the right education about it. You know what I mean? What is it going to do? What is it not going to do? How is it going to affect you? You know, what are you looking for? Because that's the only way it's going to be, I think, at its best, is if people are educated about it, informed about it. You'll know what you're getting. You know what
Totally.
you're not getting. You know what to expect. You know, that's kind of what I don't like about the CBD explosion in Chattanooga, because so many damn
There's
CBD
so
stores.
much bad information out there.
And you don't even know what the fuck you getting. People just getting into it for the money. You don't even know about cannabis. Give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just
You
a
can
product.
abuse it just like any other medicine.
Yeah, you can.
And like, I don't know. Yeah, like you said, people just got in it for the wrong reason. I think.
Yeah, man. Well, and you know, that's going to happen. It's America. You hop on it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those people aren't going to make it, though, as far as, like,
long term.
I mean, they even say, like, last year, 300 people licensed, only, like, 20% of that actually even did anything.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's probably going to be similar this year. But, so,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it'll weed out.
You're right.
We'll see who's serious
Weed
about
out.
it.
Weed out. Hashtag.
Had to.
Nice. All right. So, you guys have done some music videos, right? For some local guys.
We have. It's
including
been a
me.
little
Do y'all kind of keep up with like music videos and like the music scene around here for the most part?
As much
No,
as I
no,
can.
no,
I mean,
does.
like I feel like I could really dive deeper into it.
Yeah.
If you know,
As far as
if I could have my way, I'd just be all in that and watch music videos all day. But
Yeah.
gotta take care of stuff.
Yeah, man.
Well,
the reason why I asked is because I feel like visuals are a big thing for musicians right now. Like, that's like, outside of, I was talking about on the photography episode, like photos, a lot of people use photos for promotion. Like, you know, hey, I'm out at, Atlanta at the club, and they just put cool hashtags, whatever, captions, and they just put a whole bunch of photos or promo their song with different photo. Visuals isn't like the number, I would say they 1A, 1B as far as like what promo you use. And even if it's just like some basic ass visuals, like as long as you're getting visuals out, like that seems to be what draws listeners, I guess, or what people feel is draws listeners. And so the reason why I'm asking y'all that is because what do y'all feel, as far as what y'all seen and worked on, to push the envelope as far as like creative visuals for the city? Like, what can we do as far as Chattanooga? Because I mean, I think I was just talking about this the other day as far as Chattanooga sound. You know, we are starting to get more of a unique sound for ourselves. We had one and it's kind of like flustered, and now it's kind of getting back to that, to where a lot of the people that's kind of getting some ears and stuff have their own unique sound. We don't really sound like Atlanta or Nashville or Memphis or whatever. Like, we sound like Chattanooga. So, but visually, you kind of get caught into looking like everybody else, I think, sometimes, or doing the same thing over and over. You know what I mean? So I feel like, what do y'all like as video? Like, what would y'all like to see in a music video? Our ideas that y'all would like to.
It seems like storytelling is always important
Best way to go.
in music videos.
Definitely.
You know, a song tells a story, and then a music video can kind of like make that story even more clear.
Mm-hmm.
And music videos are interesting because they can also be extremely experimental.
Yeah.
And there's like no limits to how crazy it could be, but it's also, I think, always important to include some sort of story. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's always, you can make a music video that is just like guys at a party, drinking
fake money and
whatever.
twerking.
Yeah.
As much as I love those two things,
I wanna see
real
that.
money.
Yeah.
But like,
You wanna see
stop
it all the
using
time.
that all the
Yeah.
time.
It's an easy cop out. It's easy.
Yeah.
so easy.
It can go beyond that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna use it, make fun of it.
That's true. Or make it like a gimmick thing. Maybe just, but maybe people just like having ass around them. You know what I'm saying? Which I can understand.
Nothing wrong with that, but if you're trying to stand out, if you're trying to stand out
but
visually,
as far as music, I'm just joking. But as far as like videos, I agree. Yeah, it's definitely got to be definitely storytelling. I think we need to use more of like the arts here. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot artist or art design. I was talking to Lil Dagga, that like she's like kind of like a creative art design, like something like that, where you just like she pretty much taking the reins on like the art design and you go that route. You know what I mean? not necessarily twerking or like, you know, because storytelling is good, but sometimes that can be a little repetitive too. And so I feel like to separate from that, I think we need to. That's what I would love to do, is more creative. I know we did the X video. That was kind of like a little storytelling thing. That was dope. Good times, good times. I sweat my ass off out there though. Jordan was too, man. Jordan was. Hey, listen, they some hard ass workers.
Holding
I ain't
like
put
a 20-pound camera rig, dude.
Yeah, you did it like it was 6-7 times. He was like, I was like, yo, you still want to go? He's like, yeah, give me a minute.
It's a good workout. Usually we got big boy Huey doing our heavy lifting Movi work, stabilizer work.
Yeah.
But he wasn't there that day, so I had to carry the weight.
Jordan. He used his muscles.
But yeah, I think with music videos, I mean, like just pushing the envelope any way you can. I mean, that's just try. I mean, not following any rules, like you're saying. I don't think there is any rules, unless just doing what you feel and not trying to copy someone else because you liked it. You know, and I think something unique will come out of that.
They've just over the past few years, they've gotten more and more conceptual.
I think so too.
You know, you got like, here we go. We got the like, you have like these like albums that are now like being turned into sort of like eliminators. You know, like they have these, and now these visual.
Yeah, I think
albums.
Frank Ocean, he did a visual album before Blonde.
A lot of the big artists are doing.
What came out before Blonde? The day before that. You know what I'm talking about?
It was a visual album though.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name.
Stuff like that. You know, things that are just like not experimental visually, but experimental in the way it's like exhibited and produced and distributed. Or like music videos that are short films, and you hear like a music video, you know, diegetically over the radio, and then it stops and the film continues and stuff like that. People are like coming up with really creative ways to make their music video different.
Insane
or not even
creativity out there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
There's like I feel like the you know, the main understanding is like you just push out a video and then you use that to promote your music. But what about just like putting all your music into a video and like that's the only way that people you know, like thinking about ways that to keep it like
fresh,
new and fresh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everybody's doing the pushing the video thing. It's kind of flooding. It's kind of watering it down. It's kind of like I'm scrolling through and I'm seeing like different people putting clips of their videos up. It's kind of like, you know, once it starts, you know, you lose the creativity. You know what I'm saying? I think for me at least, which I feel like the game is not like that no more. Creativity doesn't matter. It's all about marketing, how you can push yourself. Like a lot of the rappers now are like more social media clowns than they are rappers. Yeah. And so it's not really about creativity. But for me, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like who really put some energy behind it, who cared enough to like give me something that made it worth it to me to invest listening or watching that, because now I'm going to want to go listen to the rest of your you know what I'm saying? If this is hard, let me go listen to the rest, see what's that talk. So, but if I'm scrolling through and I'm seeing one dude throwing money, another dude got the gun, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, all right. First of all, I know not all y'all are doing this. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody out here selling dope. Not everybody out here getting bitches. Y'all not. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all saying that and y'all go back home, chill with moms.
I think that's right. I mean, and just I think people notice when you just are real.
Yeah, that's true.
And that, you know, makes it kind of like unique.
That's true.
Like just be real.
That's true.
You know.
All right, question, personal. This is more of a personal question outside of the city. So, being young business owners, all you guys are in relationships, as am I. What are the challenges of
relationships?
Well,
I'm kidding.
Of being a business owner and being invested in a relationship? A lot of guys that are young or business owners don't have, you know, they ain't got no girl. You know what I'm saying? Or not somebody that they committed to. They just out there. Who, Gary V?
Yeah, Gary V.
I've never seen him with a family, though. He's got kids?
I don't think he's human.
He's intense.
You don't think he's human?
I think he's an android.
I'm the Gary Vaynerchuk scholar around here.
What do you think about Gary V?
Gary V.
I spend a lot of time. I'm the Gary Vaynerchuk scholar.
Why do you keep saying Why do you call it Vaynerchuk?
His following is nuts
Yeah,
right
and
now.
I'm the
Vander.
He's a
I'm
good
the
dude,
head,
though,
I'm the-
honestly.
I'm the president of the Vander
Oh, yeah?
fan club.
Okay.
Vayner.
Van
Dern Chunk.
3 N's. Van Dern.
You're.
I don't know anything about Van Dern.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well.
We're dodging this question.
I will say that beyond just regular challenges of like relationship, being in a business poses its own challenges as well.
That's what I mean. Like,
but managing life
yeah.
is, it. I think owning a business requires a lot of discipline,
Yeah.
and like it forces you to be disciplined,
Yeah.
or you're going to be left behind somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow your life might just get really, really hard, but just make sure you're. I don't know. I feel like y'all could probably answer this question a lot better. 'Cause I'm a terrible boyfriend, so.
That's not true, guys. All right.
You're married.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one that's married, but I think that's come with its challenges. Not marriage itself, that certainly has its own challenges, but being the only one that's married in a company of my friends and none of them are married.
They're not married.
I think that's
true.
I think there is a different level of commitment to a relationship that you have to give when it is a marriage.
Yeah.
But not to say that you can't dedicate a lot to a girlfriend. And I think that work-life balance is super important. And personally, I feel like if I didn't have that work-life balance, my work would suffer. So it's kind of like the yin and yang. You have to balance it, because if I give too much to here, then that suffers, and if I give too much to that, then this suffers.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's
what
balancing.
He's about to puff. He's about to puff it.
Oh, it's a nice little piece. CBD. No.
It's just CBD.
Yes.
Oh no, you're good. I'm pretty much done.
Well, let me ask you this, married guy, because we both had
Yes.
this
You are also
discussion. Married to an immigrant, especially coming to Chattanooga. What are the challenges with that?
Oh boy, you just opened up a can of worms.
Nice. I like opening up can of worms on my podcast.
I think it depends on, and I'm sure, your. Can I say her name?
You can call me my name. Yes, that's okay.
Yeah. So I'm sure Christina has told you of some of her
Yeah.
concerns and.
Well, we
it's
did,
culture
but the
shock.
reason why I'm asking you, because we live in different areas too.
Yeah.
So I live in
Yeah.
East Brainerd.
Yeah.
You live on Lookout.
Yeah, I live on a little tiny cabin on Lookout. I'm probably the poorest person in my neighborhood.
Yeah, that's all right.
But I think for someone coming to this country, especially to Chattanooga, which is an extremely religious and traditional city for the most part,
Yeah.
it is culture shock.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of things that have made it tough.
I think definitely religion for both of
religion
us.
is honestly, I think, the main thing.
Christina's like, that's another one for her. It was like, that's a big thing because she, it's like it engulfs you. Everybody down here that you talk to, you're gonna run into somebody that's gonna talk to you about trying to go to their church.
Absolutely.
Hit you with a God bless. Are you,
Yeah.
are you going here or where? Do you? You
And
gonna
see,
get
that's the
something?
thing.
You get it sledded on your car. You go into like a pediatrician and they got the little Bible story books and all that, and like, so it engulfs you. So if you're not used to
There's
that,
no escaping it.
yeah,
Even the banks will have like.
yeah, bank.
Yeah.
It don't matter the business. I didn't see big businesses and I didn't see small local businesses.
Well,
they didn't
yeah.
all had it.
It's weird because like even Spain has this like deep Catholic roots, but like
Well,
there's
listen.
this filter that doesn't happen here where it's like we can't.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Well, I don't. This is more of a personal thing, but the evangelists here are like, they in it, or Baptist or whatever. So my Baptist background family doesn't believe that Catholics are like true Christians. They genuine, and that's a Southern that's a Southern thing. And I had this, like I was telling my folks, like historically, Catholicism is like where Christianity starts. That's where it comes from. You know what I'm saying? Like he died, boom, that's Catholicism. Then that separates into Protestants, and then boom, boom, boom. We got all this. So like, you can't really say that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's the health
read your
stuff.
history books.
It's history.
Books, like,
but for some reason in the South, like they want to separate from those teachings so much. Like they've literally been taught or ingrained that Catholics are not Christians. So like,
well, it seems like there's more of like an idea. There's more of a fear of like damnation here.
Yeah.
Than in
Oh
other,
my.
So
yes.
it's like, imagine if
Hellfire.
you're walking around and you think that like
anything you do, you're
50% of
gonna
the people around you are going to hell. You're
Yeah,
gonna be
you're like trying to
"Please don't
save
go to hell. I gotta make sure that you don't have the worst eternity ever.
Ever.
So
That's
thanks, I
you're
guess.
man. That is
So
that's a
bothered.
great point because
Yeah.
literally that drives. That's what like you like. I don't want to see you go to hell. Right?
Yeah, look,
Yeah, that's a good point.
They're trying to make my
why
my
I get all
eternity
this-
better,
But they
but
feed
they're
off.
making my
that's a
mortality
fear.
worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you like thinking about, what am I doing that's gonna make me go to hell? You know?
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
or what am I? And then you're like, I mean, it's just weird to have somebody that you don't really know like that comes up to you and like talk to you about it.
Yeah, and I'm like bad with confrontation. I don't want to be like, I'm not religious. So if someone comes to my church on Sunday, I'm like, I've got to
You
I'm gonna be in a coma.
I'll
Man,
be
I get
sick.
asked so
yeah,
much.
I'm gonna have the flu.
I get asked so much. I'm just like, I had to sit down. I
It's the
talked to my parents
evangelical
about it.
aspect of it.
Yeah, man, it's
the
very, like,
feeling like
deep.
they've got to push it onto you.
Yeah.
I have no problem with people being religious. It's just like
Yeah.
you believe what you believe. I believe. What
Leave
I
me
believe.
alone.
Let's leave it at that. you
Stop
know?
putting Bible little things on my car, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I just watched it.
It's deeply, deeply, deeply rooted.
You know those little I don't know, they look like little pamphlets or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Chick track. Yeah. I ain't never really looked at them. I just like, yo, man,
You're just a waste of paper.
get this off. Yeah, it's a waste. Which I didn't think about that. I probably should have recycled it, but
Oh, then it's on you.
I was so angry that it
then
was
you
on
have
my.
a bunch of steps that you have to follow because of them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, nah, it's so inconvenient. Just don't put it on my damn car. How about that? I don't have to worry about it. All right. I don't really have anything. I think we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Anything else, y'all? Let me see. Let me go.
Conspiracy
through my list.
theories.
Oh
Aliens,
yes, let's dive it in.
Donald Trump.
Let's talk about your shirt.
Yeah, all right. Let's talk about Bob Ross. Fuck
Where'd you
yeah.
get that shirt?
I got it from. I think it was Walmart actually.
What if like the Hubble telescope pulls out of our galaxy and like shoots back and it's like they're like, wait a
It's
minute,
actually Bob Ross.
that's Bob.
Yo,
Bob
Bob
Ross.
Ross is and it's crazy how much of a legend he still is, man. It's so.
Have you seen him paint trees, dude?
That's true, man. He just is like
Nobody like him.
Nobody like him. The fro.
Yeah, have y'all noticed that with our generation, there's like this fascination with people who like aren't like
From-
traditionally badass. Like
Yeah.
we love people who are like,
Little
like
nerdy. Or
yeah, like Mr. Rogers and people
Mr.
like
Rogers.
that.
I have a video idea where I'm like dressing up as Mr. Rogers throughout my like music video.
Yeah, it's like we've completely our generation has like shed this like badass irony, and we're just
I've
like
never been I ain't never really been no badass. Like I've always been goofy or like talk too much and like class clown type thing. You know what I mean? Like I was never really.
And then you
badass.
get like the World War II baby boomer generation putting out these like the memes on the internet where it's like, men in our generation. And it's like
First
the
of
guys
all,
that,
baby
like,
boomers don't need to be putting up memes. That's
Yeah,
out y'all lane.
exactly right.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you are over 50, don't be putting up no memes. Yeah. I've had to set up your Skype. I gotta make sure all that shit is straight. I don't want to see no memes talking about me as a young guy. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful. You taking my generation's creation. We created memes and
They're
gifts.
ours.
Give me that.
I don't know, dude. I think hieroglyphs. The Egyptians probably had the memes down before everybody.
Yeah. All
Something.
right, I'll give them that. That's fine. We just
started it all.
We redid it. I've only met a couple of Egyptians in my life actually. Yo, so have y'all seen that about YouTube banning like extremist groups? Did y'all see that come today?
I did.
But like
Them and like Facebook have been banning hate groups.
Facebook has been they banned what's his name? What's the crazy dude name that
Alex
get
Jones?
Yeah, he get banned from every fucking body.
Just-
Just like 30-minute.
That's dangerous.
I think it's dangerous.
I think
too.
it's dangerous.
I think it's very dangerous.
When you silence anybody,
I think it's dangerous.
they're just gonna come back even stronger.
Well, it's questionable too because you're not silencing everything. You're only silencing certain things. So it's like, all right, what's the deal?
I
I
hate it just as much as you.
Yeah, I'm
but
not I ain't with white supremacy. Clearly, I'm not. But they banning these. And it's kind of like, all right, y'all got to ban this, but then that makes y'all have to ban this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you I ain't really a fan of it. But yeah, YouTube today, I think they just announced that they were dropping people.
That's a tough thing.
Like 9/11, like people that don't believe in 9/11.
What?
I think you're getting cut off YouTube. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Okay, well that's kind of weird.
That's
I think so. I'm pretty sure it's what I read today. Like Holocaust and like.
Holocaust deniers.
Yeah.
Well,
There
those
goes
people.
Shane.
Parkland, all that. Parkland shooting. The people that think those were like set up.
Anything related to violence or having to do with someone potentially inciting violence is what's getting removed.
Oh, okay.
It's about violence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That.
things where people are saying like this violence
Go killed.
didn't happen.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And they're trying to basically like erase history. Or
Yeah.
They're trying to be like, oh, we should beat all these people up. We should beat up Nazis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I am too.
Look, people think that
I
our
will-
freedom of speech like transfers over to these companies.
Yeah.
Facebook. These things
Yeah,
that
they
aren't
don't. They
part of our
don't. That's a
governmental-
gray
They
area.
don't.
I agree.
I mean,
That's a gray area
If
because
some
they don't.
companies like, I'm sick of people talking about that the Holocaust.
Bull-
Yeah,
yeah.
that's bull- I'm
I agree.
cool with it.
That's a gray area. That is a gray area
It's-
because then that's the thing about America, man. It really is because we have these things like free speech and like, but then when you get to the corporations that are businesses, they have their
Based on
own
communication.
layouts.
You're right. Yeah.
But
It is.
it's weird because they came out of they were created on the fact on like sort of a communication device.
Yeah,
But people start using it as a utility almost
Yeah.
like it's a great way to amplify your thoughts.
yeah.
And yeah, I guess what you just said, like I've never thought about it like that.
Yeah,
They're
say
agents of
Deer
communications.
Run Media like grew up to this big platform, and now y'all have the ability to have different people upload their movies and like, you know what I mean, where people can go and watch it on your website or something like that. And then you have this one group that keeps making, I don't know, innuendos about rape or something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably gonna be like, hold up. Get the off my website.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I can understand it's a gray area. It really is. But it does suck because then you start getting into, like, damn, what are you really trying to, like, quiet? Or are you trying to shut up?
Who else is going to go down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's sort of the slippery slope
It is.
fallacy a little bit. I mean, yeah, it could potentially get to the point where, like, YouTube is used as this mass communication that gets censored and censored and censored. But I think...
I don't think it will be.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's going to be. I'm just saying, well, you never know, though, because some of these corporations, man, they.
Dude, y'all want to
Yeah.
talk about some of the conspiracy theories?
No.
Yes.
Conspiracy- I'm just kidding.
Don't
No, let's not.
open dialogue.
No. There are
Not on this episode.
All I'll
Part
say,
2.
all
Not
I'll
on
say,
episode 10. This is my anniversary episode.
all I'll say is that all those large like tech giants, they've got contracts with the government.
I know. That's what I'm
They're
saying.
working with the government.
So, exactly.
They've got them.
So what are we trying to, you know what I mean? Like, what are we trying to, you know what
What's
I'm saying?
happening out there?
What's going on? Y'all don't want us to know, huh? Well, we gonna find out. All right, fellas. Well, yeah, man. Thank y'all for coming on for real, man.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad we made this happen.
Oh, hey, before we go,
Yes.
we want to plug Deer Run's having a birthday party.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
28th.
birthday party.
28th.
June 28th on Friday. It's going to be down by the river.
Nice.
Across
Down
from,
by the river.
Across from the aquarium.
We're gonna have beer
That's
and-
that restaurant?
No, it's like
Private property.
It's a private property.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of
I
fun.
can't. Yeah,
Everyone's
dude.
invited.
Nice.
We're gonna have
Yeah.
some drinks.
Y'all come through, man.
Free alcohol.
Celebrate 5
Free
years.
alcohol.
That's all you
Everyone
need to
loves
tell.
that.
Yeah, that's all you need to tell people.
I'm
Free
popping out of a
alcohol.
cake.
Houston will be popping
Houston,
out of cake.
nice.
And we're going to have some water jetpacks, those new things.
don't know.
Wire
Okay, now we're
jetpacks.
setting people
We're
up.
thinking about
no,
doing
wait, I'm
like a
coming.
spike ball tournament. We've got
I'm
cornhole,
not playing. Yes, we're playing. Hey, are going to do
spike
beer
ball,
pong?
cornhole,
Yes,
Beer pong.
we are.
beer pong,
I think.
three-legged racing.
We're trying to flirt the line between a badass college party, like we're used to,
Yeah. well,
and a little bit more professional.
And also like a 5-year-old's birthday party. So we might have like
that's
a moon
a
jump.
lot of.
Or a
That's a
magician.
good. Okay. All right. Nice.
Moon jumps, sparklers.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
We might,
Onion
our friend
dodgeball.
Garrett might be dressed up as a clown.
Garrett as a clown. That could be a little scary. But.
So, hey, come out.
Oh yes,
Bring
y'all
your
heard
listeners.
that. Yes, June 28th. That's a Friday, people. We will
We'll be making a
there.
post on our
We will be
Facebook.
there.
Yeah, we'll announce it soon. But
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
man. I can't, man. I'm proud
Happy
of y'all,
birthday,
man.
us.
Hell yeah, 5 years, man. I remember when y'all had the
happy
newspaper
10th.
clipping. Thank you, 10th episode. Yeah,
Hey,
newspaper. They was in a newspaper. When I saw that, I was like, my guys are on.
hell yeah.
They made it. Chattanooga Times Free Press. No, but I'm proud of y'all, man. This is y'all are pioneers, for real. If anything
Thank
comes
you.
out
You
of
are
the
too,
10th
man.
episode,
Yeah.
y'all pioneers, man. So it's dope that we linked up, finally got this going. For sure, man. Thanks y'all for coming.
Thank
That's
Absolutely.
it. Iggy's Loudmouth Podcast, 10th episode. Thank y'all.